Triple B Hot Takes. Welcome, welcome.
NFL Sunday, Week 18. The last and final week of the NFL season. Wow. Went by way too fast. Playoffs next weekend. Fantasy football leagues are done, unless your commissioner is an idiot. We made it to the end of the season. Guys are sitting. Teams are locking into the playoffs. Some teams are fighting to get into the playoffs. It is a saucy day for football, and that means a lot of potential to win some money in DraftKings. This is the final week that we will be presenting our DraftKings football picks. I can't believe it. It's here. We will still do the show, though, following into the playoffs. We will follow the Packers for sure and what happens in the playoffs. But we will just be talking about the games, not so much the fantasy, because the scheduling is weird. Limited players, so this is basically the last full lineup of DraftKings, and we're excited to bring it to you. We got some fire plays. I am not alone. I am joined on this Week 18 weekend by the myth, by the man, by the legend, my dad, Scott Neal, Roy. Wow.
It's the last Sunday.
Can't even actually cry. You need water.
Yeah, well, because I don't give a shit. No, just all kidding aside, I do give a shit. It is the last weekend, and we are bringing you some saucy picks. Wow, I can't believe, as he said, how quickly this season just seems to have gone by, and out the window it goes, and here we go into the playoffs, and we'll see. Playoffs? Somebody say playoffs?
We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
We got some fantasy picks for you right away, and then we will get into our Packers prediction, although, not much to care about. Headed to Minneapolis. But nonetheless, we are glad you are here. I'm Triple B. This is Roy. One final time, let's take you on a ride of the greatest fantasy football picks you could possibly imagine. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. Right at the top, QBs. NFL Sunday, Week 18. I got Dak Prescott, who quietly is one of the best fantasy QBs this season. I believe he is top 5, maybe even top 3. Do you know the actual...
Do I? No, I don't know, but I know he is one. I believe he's in the top 5
fantasy. Great year for Dak.
Yeah,
and he goes against the Giants. Dallas is playing everybody. They want to win.
Just about all but assures you he'll be hurt next year.
They want to win. Dak Prescott is only $6,800. Giants are 25th against opposing QBs in terms of fantasy points. My sleeper at QB, and I have this guy in my lineup. I think it's a better value than Dak. Tyler Show. I might be... Whatever. There's no C, there's no K. I'm going to say it.
I'm just telling you.
I'm going to say it the way that the English...
That's how they pronounce it.
Well, spell it different then on his end. Or
Shuck off.
Yeah, there's no K or C or nothing.
Shuck you.
Show. That's what it is.
Shuckinator.
$5,300 against Atlanta's defense. That is not the greatest. They're kind of in the middle of the pack. However, Tyler Show's been balling for that.
He has been balling.
For that value, I like him. So, Dak Prescott or Tyler Show or Shuck or whatever it is. Dad.
The Shuckinator.
QBs.
You know, I'm taking the other side of the ball in that game with Jackson Dart. He's $5,700. He's been having a pretty decent year, and Dallas's defense is one of the worst in the NFL against the pass. So, I like Jackson Dart. I'm throwing a wild ball out there, way out there on my sleeper, Chris Oladuncan. Who is he? He is the third-string quarterback at Kansas City. Guy has some pretty good reviews. He stepped in last week when...
Good reviews?
Good reviews.
People have been watching his movie, huh?
Practice reviews. And he actually stepped in last week when Gardner Minshew went down with his ACL, and he was serviceable.
He's got good reviews.
$4,500.
Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, I heard.
Certified fresh. There you have it.
Okay. Running backs. I'll make this quick. 2 guys. Bijan Robinson, $8,700.
Ding,
Holy
ding, ding.
hell.
Holy hell.
Wow, he's a hell of an athlete. And then Chase Brown, who is basically
I like that pick.
a top running back to close out the season here. His second half of the year has been outstanding for $7,600. They go against Cleveland. Chase Brown is a good steal there. And my sleepers, pay attention to these 2 guys. These are 2 steals. Khalil Herbert, pretty good running back, very serviceable. Well, he is a New York Jet now, I guess. I didn't know that until today. Brees Hall is done for the year. They put him on IR. What's his
Davis.
name? Isaiah Davis. Thank you, Dad. Is also out. So Khalil Herbert is the guy to take the reps. And
Interesting.
this is what's interesting. Khalil Herbert, not a bad running back,
Nope.
goes against one of the worst running defenses in the league. Buffalo is a good football team, but they have not been able to stop the run all season. Khalil Herbert has a pretty good matchup for $4,200. And this guy for Dallas, Jaden Blue, hell of a year for Javonte Williams, who got a 1-year contract down in Dallas. He had the best season he's ever had in the NFL. He's on IR now. He's done for the year. Jaden Blue, the rook that they drafted, steps in for $4,300 against the Giants, who are even worse at rushing defense than Buffalo.
More worse.
So, 2 guys that may only get 5 points or might get 30 points because they have great matchups. The ceiling is high for Khalil Herbert and for Jaden Blue. Dad?
There you have
Running
it.
backs.
Bijan Robinson goes without saying, $8,700. Holy smokes, going up against New Orleans last week. He had a day, won him a championship, as a matter of fact, by a 45, 46-point performance.
They play New Orleans this week.
Right, that's what I said. And I said
last
week he had a banger of a
the way
game,
you said
winning
it.
you a title.
The way you said it
No,
was
they're
confusing.
playing New Orleans this week, which gives him another opportunity to go off.
Gotcha.
Yes. $8,700. He's expensive, but you can fit him in with some of the other lowlifes that are out there playing at $5,500, $4,300, $3,700. I hate the sit your player thing. I'm just going to go on record saying that. I think it's bullshit. The way you get paid money to play. How I'm just going to say it.
You said it.
Going to throw it out.
You said it.
Sleepers. I like 2 of them, like he likes 2 of them. One in particular, Tank Bigsby. Philadelphia's parked everybody on the goddamn sorry-ass bench like everybody else, and he's $5,400 and going up against Washington, who's decimated. I mean, they have nothing left. What are you going to do with a backup quarterback in Philly but run the ball? And Tank Bigsby's been coming in and getting quite a few carries already, so he could have a big game. And Emmanuel Wilson for the Packers. There will be no starters for the Packers, it appears, so Emmanuel Wilson is a probable backup going up against the Queens, and God knows with a third-string quarterback, we won't be throwing the ball either. So $5,500 for Emmanuel Wilson.
Wide receivers, I got Jamar Chase right at the top. Once again, since Joe Burrow has come back, Jamar has also come back.
They've all stated their plan.
The Kim Kardashian comeback story, if you will. She had come on her back in the video, I think. They go against Cleveland. He is $8,500. Pretty good value there for Jamar Chase. CeeDee Lamb, $7,300. Or George Pickens, $7,200.
CeeDee Lamb's been stated to be sitting, just to caution.
Okay, I didn't see that in DraftKings, so go with George Pickens then. What I read, Dallas is playing everybody. If CeeDee Lamb is nicked, he's not going to go. George Pickens, one of them is going to go.
Yep.
Pay attention to that, though.
Yep.
But with Dak Prescott going against that shitty-ass defense, one of these guys is going to feast. Or if these guys are injured or not playing for some reason, Turpin. Yeah, get Turpin in. And this guy is playing, and Marvin Harrison Jr. is not playing. He's done for the year.
Yep.
Mike Wilson, who
right.
has won leagues with his play the last half of the season, including me. I picked him up in 2 leagues, won them both. Mike Wilson, at the LA Rams, who are going to be balling. It's a difficult matchup, but Jacoby Brissett has targeted more than 10 times every single game with Marvin Harrison Jr. out. I love me some Mike Will, and my sleepers are Darius Slayton in Giant Land, New York. There is no Wan'Dale Robinson. He is out. The great season for Wan'Dale, by the way. He had a pretty good year. Darius Slayton is the next guy up, and he has been targeted the most besides Wan'Dale. $4,100 goes against Dallas's dead last. Dead last. They are 32nd against the pass. And Matthew Golden is just a Hail Mary that I threw on there for a little sugar. A disappointing year, to say the least, for a first-round pick.
To say the least. I hope that changes next year.
Rookies have very high expectations lately with the NFL, and I don't necessarily think that's always fair. Some guys come into their own year 2 or year 3, i.e. Jackson Smith-Njigba at Seattle. I mean, he didn't do that great until this year, and he's the number 1 receiver this year.
Stud.
So you never know. But
you never know.
I'm disappointed in the usage, disappointed in his ability to do anything, it seems. However, we're sitting everybody. I'm assuming that we're not sitting him. I mean, I would hope that he would play because he hasn't played. But, like I said, it's a Hail Mary. I did write yikes on here because Minnesota is number 1 in pass defense in the entire league. So that's dangerous, especially with a third-string quarterback.
Yikes.
But maybe Matthew Golden will somehow do something. Probably not, but hey, it was entertaining what I just did saying that. So that's why I did it. Dad, wide receivers.
I like Luther Burden, the turd.
Luther, the turd.
Chicago Bears going up against the Detroit Lions.
Detroit.
In a game that has no meaning for Detroit and has...
Dan Campbell's the head coach. It has meaning.
It most certainly does have
It's a
meaning.
division opponent.
It most certainly does have
They
meaning.
care.
Playoff-wise, it has no implications. However, for the Bears, it could mean a 1 seed. So, Luther Burden, who has been lights out in the last couple weeks because the Dunze is out. DJ Moore has been kind of in and out, and rumor has that they are contemplating sitting him tomorrow. So you're looking at 2 guys there on the Bears that are going to be receiving on the receiving end, Luther Burden, and we'll circle back to him in the tight end column, but Colston Loveland. So Luther Burden, he is $5,300. I've got Puka playing because he is Puka Nacua, and the Rams do have implications here, 5th or a 6th seed, unless
San Fran loses tonight.
San Fran loses tonight, and in that case, you need to keep your eyes on it and keep him out of your lineup because he won't play.
Full disclosure for the people, it's Saturday. We are doing the Sunday video on Saturday. Tampa Bay and Carolina are currently playing. They just started. Seattle and San Fran play tonight for the number 1 seed. If San Fran loses, which they very much could, the game for the Rams is meaningless tomorrow.
It is.
So I would assume that Puka would be out.
I would
just
assume
want
that
to throw
as well.
that in there.
And that's a great point to make. He is $9,000, so he's a spendy
Holy
guy.
hell!
Yeah, he's spendy as heck.
Okay.
My sleeper in the wide receiver category is Kyle Williams at New England. $4,300.
Second round pick to the Stars.
Yeah, second round pick to the Stars. Or, flipping to Detroit, Isaac Tesla. And beauty.
Excuse me.
Isaac Tesla is $3,700. Tesla. He's been balling. The dude has been balling, and Amon-Ra St. Brown is out. So, there you have it. $3,700.
Okay. Tight ends. Another week, Trey McBride is number 1. If you can afford him, play him. Sounds like he's going to play. $7,500. He could set some records, apparently, which is why he wants to play. The coaches want him to play. One of the greatest seasons a tight end has ever had. Hats off to Trey McBride.
Yeah,
he took the crown for the number 1 tight end fantasy-wise this year. I didn't expect that. I expected him to be close, but I thought that he had pretty heavy competition. He blew everybody out of the water. So if you can afford him, play him. If you can't, I like Kyle Pitts. He's questionable, but I just read that his knee injury isn't that serious, and he wants to play. The coach said he wants him to play as well. Atlanta wants to win. As you saw last week, they have some fire headed into the end of the season.
Most certainly do.
They haven't lost that much with Kirk Cousins. Maybe he starts next year, but that's a topic for another time. However, Kyle Pitts and Kirk seem to be on the same page. $5,500 for a tight end that has been playing very well as of late. Dad, tight ends.
Colston Loveland, I mentioned him before.
Love is in the air.
Last week he was 6 of 10 for 94 and 1. He's become a real threat when the wide receivers are depleted because the fingernail painter has nowhere else to go but to dump it to a tight end. He's $4,300. No, excuse me. He's $3,900 in DraftKings.
Get your facts straight.
Sleeper though, and he is my sleeper of the week. Chig Okonkwo in Tennessee, $3,400. He has been a gamer as of late, leading the team in targets, leading the team in receiving yards, and just all out being a stud at tight end for Tennessee.
Very good. My big, old, hairy, scary D. Cue it for the last time! Houston Texans against Old Man Rivers. He's about to get somebody better have a wheelchair on the sidelines for that guy.
He ain't playing.
Never mind.
Benched. Phillip Rivers was benched.
Well, he probably they don't want to kill him.
They want to see Riley, what's his nuts.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever's playing at QB,
Still.
whatever Indianapolis is doing tomorrow,
Yep.
It's not going to work. Houston is at home. Their defense is hungry. They could clinch, I believe. The number ones are... No. Wait, I'm confused with the AFC. What's going on there? What is Houston playing for? They're playing for something. The AFC South?
Yes.
Because Jacksonville
yes.
is kind of in the vicinity, correct?
I believe that's correct.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't pay attention.
They're
much
playing
to
for
the
something.
AFC.
That's all I know. And they're my defense for DraftKings. That's all you know. Dad, defense, I'm done talking.
Broncos country. That's right.
Big old hairy Broncos country, and we all know...
38.
We all know what horses have underneath there. So, take that into account with your defense. Packers prediction. Let's shift gears here. Am I excited about this game? No. But the Packers are playing, and it's kind of a carefree time to just watch them, which is kind of cool. You can maybe go out to the establishment, the local pub, not really focus on the TV, maybe play darts, maybe play some pool, whatever you want to do. It's not like it really
Maybe
matters.
sit on the toilet and take a shit.
You could, and have the game on, because that's probably is going to be very equal to what
we're
you
gonna
just
see
dropped
out
in
of
the
the
toilet.
Packers.
Yes, not the Packers. I didn't say that. That came out of his mouth. Bears fan. It's been documented.
No, it's not.
Packers are plus 7.5. Minnesota's minus 7.5. Heavily favored. Packers have publicly said they're sitting a lot of people, which is probably why that line is the way it is. Jordan Love is healthy, but he's not playing. Over-under is 35.5. They're expecting a snooze fest.
Yep.
Dad, who you got, and how do you got it?
Well, Vikings are saying they're a full go, and they're going to try to make a spectacle out of the Packers so they can sit and brag one more year about how they beat Green Bay, but they can't seem to win anything else. Whatever, Viking fans. Kiss my ass.
Whatever.
Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass.
Happy Hanukkah.
But you're going to win this game because we are sitting everybody and their brother 24-13 White Queens.
I have the Packers squeaking one out because
I hope you're right.
I think J.J. McCarthy is trash. And
Well, that's true too.
Aaron Jones is also out, so I don't know.
No, Jordan Mason. I never thought about that. Holy frights, man.
20
Look at him.
to 17. I got to find a way to get Jordan Mason in my lineup.
Yeah. You do.
20 to 17. Green Bay is going to squeak one out. The over is going to hit in a barn burner tomorrow in Minneapolis. Hey, with that being said, that's it for the NFL 2025-2026 season for us as far as
been a
fantasy
great
picks.
year.
We're going to hang with you, though, for the games. We're going to talk about them. It's going to be cool. We're going to change the flow and talk more about the games. Banter, banter, banter. It will be exciting. It will be cool. It will be fun.
It'll be fun.
I mean this in my heart. Thank you for tuning in. Even if it just was part of the year or all of the year, doesn't matter. We appreciate you very
We do.
much. I know that Roy does as well.
You bet.
And Happy New Year.
Happy
to
New Year.
you and your friends and your
2026.
family.
Let it roll.
Tell somebody you love them and make 2026
Just think.
the best year of your life.
And 8 short months we'll be bringing you week 1. 2026 NFL season.
Can't wait. We'll be back next week for Crazy Wild Card Weekend. Have a great week. Have the best 2026 ever. And grab a beer. Spread some cheer. We're out of here.